everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Miami and the Chicago Bulls. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. Now here's Dragic, passes it to Whiteside, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Whiteside's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Heat. Now here's Jordan, pass to McRae. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Grant. No good. Some solid defense from Bosh. Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Bosh. Deng kicks to Dragic. Bosh the screen. It's Dragic with the drive. Shot clock at 5. Bosh can't hit. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. So it's Chicago now, following the score by Miami. Jordan got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here are the Heat now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
Here is Armstrong after the made shot from Dwayne Wade.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Deng kicks to Bosh. Puts up the baby hook. And there's another one for the Heat.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Here is Armstrong. Purdue the screen. Armstrong with it. Wade picks him up, and he recovers it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Dragic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Horace Grant. Miami shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw good, Dragic. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Cleveland. Screen by Grant. Here's Jordan, and he goes in for the dunk.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Here's Wade after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Pass to McRae. Grant, right side. To the paint. Here's Purdue. Knocked down by the 7-footer Purdue.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
There's the screen. Dragic kicks to Deng. Dishes to Bosh. Shoots from 14. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Grant in the post. He's covered by Bosh. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Purdue. Smith comes in for McRae. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. Green kicks to Dragic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Cartwright's checked in for Horace Grant. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. .127 left in the first quarter. Dragic against Paxson. It's Dragic with the drive. Williams with the block. Here's the break. Here's Smith. And Winslow pulls it down. The Heat leading by 4. Kicks it to Stoudemire. Anderson a screen on Jordan. Dragic dishes to Anderson. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 5, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 7 points. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Outside, Green. Six to shoot. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jordan. Bulls trail by 4. Paxson with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Cartwright. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Fires at the elbow. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 5.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Bulls trail by 4. On the court for Miami here in the second. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Stoudemire out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Green in at the 1 spot. Here's Armstrong. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Davis kicks to Armstrong. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
And the shot no good from McRae.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Armstrong after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's Armstrong. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
B.J. Armstrong taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2, shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Armstrong against Wade. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Wade's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Armstrong against Green. Davis with a screen on Green. Green against Armstrong. Davis sets a screen. Clock at 4 to end the run. No good off the back of the rim.
That's something they need to do more of. get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Bosh misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Davis sets a screen. Armstrong against Green. Paxson. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Chicago foul call. PJ Armstrong. That's his first personal foul.
The Heat have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Dang. Chicago making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami.
So, that's just what it is. Every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles.
Dang hits them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Paxson. Grant outside. Paxson kicks to Armstrong. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Armstrong's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Wade against Paxson. Wade drives in. Oh, that's blocked. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Purdue. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Heat. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And it's Dragic off the drive. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Dragic has got the lead up to 13 now for Miami. Armstrong passes to Paxson. Here's McRae. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Some changes for Chicago. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Grant. Smith comes in for McRae. And it's Jordan in for John Paxson. Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Bosh kicks to Winslow. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Justice Winslow taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. Shoot 2.
It's the aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone. Plugs in 212s and a microphone. And I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hit heat, they keep popping.
First one falls for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here. in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary, and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
The Heat leading by 10. Wade outside. Dragic dishes to Bosh. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. The feed to Armstrong. The dish now to Jordan. From 17 feet out, can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. Jordan against Wade. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Williams, he's checked in for Will Perdue. And Miami with a change here, too. Stoudemire's checked in. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bulls trail by 10. And here is Jordan. He's got 7. Williams kicks to Jordan. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Jordan.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Winslow. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He kicks to Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board. Jordan. And so we conclude the first half. Heat out front. They lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Bulls trail by 8. Grant is out there with McCray. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Purdue. And it's Armstrong in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. No good from Grant. And here are the Heat now. On the wing, Dang. He's covered by Armstrong. Wade against Jordan. 6 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by McCray. Here is Armstrong. He's guarded by Dragic. Out to the right wing. Here's McCray. Grant up top. He's covered by Bosch. And there's the pass to Purdue. And the shot no good, a bit short.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wade outside. Back to Dang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Dang's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Paxson, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Come on, Chicago.
Here's Jordan. He's got 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the middle. Here's Dang. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Purdue in the post. He's covered by Whiteside. Jordan with it. From deep three-point range, and again, Chicago. No good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Jordan's
control.
Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. Here's the floater. Excellent D there from Williams. Paxson kicks to Jordan. To the paint, Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Chris Bosh.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Bulls have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And that one misses. Anderson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
So we can't get either to fall. The Heat leading by 13. And it's Green with the jam.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Williams. Put up and in by the 6'10 Scott Williams.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Green kicks to Dragic. Stoudemire with a screen on Paxson. Dragic against Paxson. Dragic against the bucket. Dragic has got 9 points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now Jordan, he's got 11. Stolen by Anderson. Green against Armstrong. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Green. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And yes, sir, that one drops. 11 points for Goran Dragic.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Armstrong passes to Paxson. Cartwright with a screen on Dragic. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Heat on the break. Dragic is running. Stoudemire up top with 1 on the clock. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again, and Make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Heat leading by 19 points. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Green in at the point guard position. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Jordan the pass to Purdue. Wade against Jordan. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Bosh a screen on Jordan. Wade dishes to Bosh. Green in the post. He's covered by Armstrong. And it's Green missing. It's stolen by Dang. Misses from short range.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Purdue with a screen on Whiteside. Armstrong with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Purdue the screen. Armstrong passes to Purdue. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And the media deal in play says a lot about the popularity. It's not just broadcast. Fans are showing up as well.
Sellouts were at a record 700 last season, Kevin. The previous record was 676, almost 22 million regular season fans. That's a big number.
Purdue, no luck.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Grant with a screen on Green. Here's Armstrong. The shot will not go. And Miami the other way now.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Chris Bosh.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Green kicks to Dang. Bosh against Grant. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Whiteside.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Grant outside. Here's Jordan. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Bosh dishes to Green. He feeds it to Wade.
It's been kind of a gradual occurrence, but I think it's clear that analytics are here to stay in the NBA. Every team now has at least some vesting into the analytics area. Some base a lot of their decisions on the number side of the game. Others have a more balanced approach.
Purdue the pass to Grant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Jordan against Wade. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. And it's blocked, but they'll get another chance.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often. And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Wade. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Fades and shoots. And it's Wade again missing.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Dang kicks to Whiteside. The kick out to Bosh. And it's Wade in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
Wade, no good on the free throw. And here's Paxson. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.